Hey everybody, how's it going? I've got a brand new music video reaction / review coming at you today, and this one is for She by VROMANCE. I'm really excited to check this group out, and as always, full disclosure, I do some work with RBW, which is VROMANCE's company, but I had absolutely nothing to do with this song or the group. I only knew that they existed and that they were going to debut, and that was it. So I know it's been a while, but this is my first time checking it out, so let's jump right in. Here we go. Hwasa.
Girl.
People.
What is this? I don't know, but I like it. Well, that was a heck of an intro. I dig this kind of modern Motown vibe. Yeah, RBW really seems to be good at this like retro kind of stuff. Mamamoo done it a lot. Now this group.
Action.
Some awesome bass playing going on. Really like the chord changes too. Some cool syncopated, like off rhythm stuff. I like that. I like how laid back their voices are too. Like you can tell they're really impressive, but they're not over singing anything. Kind of uncommon for rookies, I think.
Action.
Oh, I almost thought that was Mamamoo for a second. Just for like a split second. Definitely wish the horn section was a little more prominent in the mix. Oh my gosh. All right. These kids are great too. Unexpected key change. Oh, awesome ending too. That's hilarious. Okay, that was really like refreshing. It's just a really nice sound and kind of a different sound. You know, Mamamoo's around, they've done some retro stuff. Lehigh has done some retro stuff, but this song and this group so far seems to be focusing on a little bit different area of retro. And of course, retro is kind of a relative term, and there's tons of material that can fall under that umbrella. But they seem to be doing it in a little bit different way, and they seem incredibly poised and developed already, even at their debut, maybe even more so than Mamamoo, and that's not a knock on Mamamoo at all. I know there's been a few in recent years, but one of the only other groups that I can think of right off the top of my head that seemed this developed and this polished right when they first came out was Purfles. And you guys know how much I like them, so VROMANCE I think is off to a great start with this, and I'm actually really excited to see what else they can do. This track, I really like the production. I think RBW is really kind of getting a signature type of sound, you know, kind of smooth, very frequency balanced, and seemingly not absolutely crushed and brick wall limited out of its mind. A good example of the extreme crushed brick wall type of mastering would be the IOI song that I reviewed a couple days ago. So to contrast, if you leave your volume at the same place and play this one right after that one, it actually doesn't sound as loud, but if you just turn it up a little instead, it's not like blaring in the mid-range, it's not as distorted, and it seems to have some nice dynamics and some breathing room, which I like to hear. So overall, really cool stuff. I'll definitely point out some things as we listen to it a second time. I love the cameo by Hwasa. I do think that that was actually a great way to launch them without entirely stealing their spotlight. So really cool stuff all around. I really like the session musician playing in the background as well, and let's just go ahead and jump back into it so I can point out all this stuff. Here we go.
Girl.
People. Friend.
Brilliant. Obviously, it's got like that early Michael Jackson kind of beat and feel to it. But a lot of the elements of the vocals in the arrangement actually remind me a lot more of Motown stuff. And I know he was inspired by that as well, but it seems like they've kind of bypassed some of the newer, like late 70s, early 80s pop and have gone back kind of to those roots with Motown. I really like that aesthetic. And kind of that orchestra part, you know, all the string parts, that almost sounds a little bit reminiscent of disco, although I definitely wouldn't call this song a disco song. I also thought the video, the choreography, was absolutely perfect for this type of song too. Just really classy, really clean. You know, there's not a lot of visual distractions. Obviously, you know, pretty simple backgrounds, but not at all boring. Just really kind of showcases them, which is the whole purpose of a debut, if you really think about it. Love that cascaded layering vocal part. If I was going to criticize anything about this song, I would not at all call the song choice or the performance safe. But the vocals, it sounds like they can do a lot more impressive stuff than this. So I'm not at all knocking them for choosing this song and executing it so well. But I think we probably will see them really go crazy in the future. This song seems to me to be a little bit more like foreshadowing what they can really do than putting it all on display immediately. And I've criticized groups in the past for not really showing what they can do with their debut, but when it's done in this way, where they're hinting at it and they're really showing you but not quite delivering on all of it, I think that just makes people a little bit more interested to see what the group can do. I know it's a fine line, but I think they're on that side of the line where it just probably get people really interested. And of course, this song was impressive enough as it is on its own, so. One thing I will say, if you're gonna pick up horns and play, I'm guessing it was part of the choreography, but if you can't really pick them up and play, I'm not gonna accept that. They better be able to actually pick up those horns and play them if they're gonna do that.
Action.
See, this is what I'm talking about. You're hearing those hints of what they can really do here. Extremely tasteful, but it's definitely showing a lot of skill. And it's just leaving that little extra bit, like leaving you wanting more, just hinting towards what they can do when they go all out. Very, very clever marketing, I think, on RBW's part. And I absolutely love the ending. So really cool stuff, great vocal execution. I think it was a great introduction to this group. And I've also got to give a shout out to the faceless, nameless person who is playing bass on this track as well. They did a great job. So anyway, let me know in the comment section what you guys thought of this debut, and let me know if you'd like to see me do something with this group on this channel, and maybe I can make it happen in the future. So anyway, thanks so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. If you could share this video all over the place, Facebook, Tumblr, Twitter, forums, all that stuff really helps me out, and I'll see you guys next time.